Hi there. I haven't been on for a couple of days or so because I've been absolutely wiped out and I just couldn't do anything. I had no energy. And it's getting to nearly 7:30 at night and it's still light. It's great when it's like this. And it won't be long until it's like this even at 11, 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. So I've just been looking at this. Is 55 years old considered senior? And I think it's quite funny because in my head I'm still young and I don't see myself as being older. But it says on here, because we technically don't live that long, we don't live to be like 120 years old, so turning 70 would be seen as middle-aged if we lived to 120, but it's more like 65 is considered senior. So my age, the ages of 55, 62 and 65 are additional milestone years that mark the onset of senior citizenship, according to this. I do not agree, but it says many people start considering themselves senior citizens when they start getting mail from AARP, and that begins around the age of 50. Well, I don't know what that means. Obviously that's in the States, but to me it's middle-aged. So if we're middle-aged now, I consider elderly to be like 70 year old plus. But it depends, doesn't it? But what do you think middle-aged is, and what's the difference between being middle-aged and senior? Physically, probably not much difference. I know people my age who look really old, and I know people who are a lot older than me who look really young, and it depends on you. Everybody's different, aren't they? But some people look really youthful and some people look really old. And I think when you come from a place like I came from, a council estate, people generally look older, young, because we have a harder life, because we're always stressed. There's always so much stress going on with finances and everything, and housing and the neighbourhood that you live in and stuff, so it ages you. I remember joking when I was in my 20s saying, if we put all the men on this council estate into a bag and shook them all up, we'd get somebody with a set of teeth, a full head of hair and some money in the pocket, because between it was so hard to find anybody that had any of those full things. And now I've got to that age and I'm like, yeah, you've got same. There's hardly out left of you, but your heart's still beating. It's really funny. And yet in my head I can play out with 9-year-olds and still be a kid. I don't think I'll ever grow up mentally. Although recently I've been thinking, have I got flaming dementia? Because this morning was funny at work. So I went to work and I went in office and I said, has anybody found a jacket? My waterproof, I've lost it. It's not in my van. And they said no. So I went outside and one at Warden's were there and I said, have you seen a jacket? He said, there's 2 in car. So I went to the Warden car and went in the boot and pulled 2 tops out, and they were both mine. And what made it funny is that both of these tops that I found, neither I thought I had even lost. So I'd lost them without knowing. And then I found my coat on somebody's picture that was left there yesterday. So I thought, you're just on your way there, aren't you? But the funny thing is, when you've got a personality like mine, you wouldn't know if somebody had lost the plot or not, because they always look like they've had it, like they've lost it already. So I'm just looking on here. What age do you start looking older? 25? 25? If I could look 25 again, flipping heck. And it says on another one, every person ages in appearance at a different rate. Still, most people do not notice signs of ageing until their mid to late 30s. That's still 20 years away from where I am. Oh God. Are there any benefits to turning 55? Many establishments offer senior discounts beginning at this age. Well, I've got to admit, what am I with? Is it AXA Sunplan or Saga? Saga for my car insurance, and you've got to be over 50 for that. And it was really funny because they started harassing me to join them when I was in my 40s. Like, come on, you're nearly there. And as soon as I hit 50, I got bombarded with all this mail going, you can get a discount on your car now because you're old. And I'm like, yay. But it's funny when you get admitted to a club and it's like you can't join it if you're young. I remember, gosh, yeah, when I was on about this the other day, wasn't I? When I used to do the over 50s lunch club with my mum and some other volunteers, over 50s, and they were all old women. And now I could join that club now. I could actually be in that club getting my dinner for free because I'm old. So, what age do people see you as old? And on here it says, at age 64, the average participant said old age started at 74. So I'm quite a long way off that then. But isn't it funny how the older you get, the faster time goes? So I remember being a child thinking, I can't wait to grow up. I can't wait because I didn't like being a child. I didn't want to be a child. I wanted to be free. And when I got to adulthood, started thinking, doesn't time start to go fast? And the older you get, the faster it goes, until you think, where's it going? And I can't believe how fast it just comes like that. New career ideas at 50 years old. Let's go for this one. Consultation, teaching or virtual assistant. I know somebody who's gone into nursing in her 50s. From nowhere. From doing shop work and things to deciding to be a nurse in the 50s. So that was good. You can be anything you want at any age, can't you? You don't have to be young to do stuff. You can get to 50, 60, 70 plus and change your career if you want. But I like looking on stuff all the time. My brain's not working at the moment. And normally I've got like 1,000 subjects in my head. But at the moment, because I'm so flipping tired, I'm like, oh, just show me something to talk about. So I'm just looking at the over 50s thing. Change of career quiz at 50. I bet it would tell me to go into acting. When you've been faking it your whole life, go and do it for money now. Go and get on stage and go and act. I think I could actually do that. I was lined up to do singing classes. See, I'm so tired I can't even get my words out. Singing classes. And then the singing teacher stopped talking to me and I don't know why. So I didn't even get my singing class. So can you imagine if I could sing? if I could sing like I talk, chuffing hell, it'd be operatic, dramatic. But I'm just looking, I'm just zooming through. My head is going because I am so freaking tired. But I need to put something on, and hopefully tomorrow I'll be back to my normal, and then we can talk about other stuff. I have got loads of subjects in my head, but they're just not there right now. And I've actually put my book down for the last 2 days because I just can't do it. My head is fried, so it's on hold. It's still there, but when I get my sleep back, I'm going to do some more book writing, and then I'll be back into it. So I'm going away shortly for a few days. Do you know what? I think I will do a vlog on it. I won't tell you what it is, but it's really sweet. And today, Steve's boat got launched into the water. And he's actually filmed it. So he's going to send me the film and I'll do a video on that because it's exciting watching it. I've never seen a yacht get put into the water from the cradle on the ground. So that'll be interesting. And I've told him to film himself going over to the marina and just do a bit of footage, and then I'll put a video together on that one. Because he will be gone soon, and I told you the exciting news is I'm buying his caravan, so I'll have two, and they're going to put my caravan on his pitch. And then I've got so many plans to do with the caravans, but I think you'll be excited when you see him. You'll be like, oh God, she's lost the plot. But I don't care. I asked my family, will any of you be coming to stay with me at any point this year? And they all said no. When they all come up to visit, they're all going to go in static caravans. So that means I can get rid of my bedroom. So when that happens and my van is over there, I shall be doing probably a winter project, because I'm not going to have much time to be doing stuff during the season because I'm working 5 days. The 2 days off, I've got dogs, I've got my gardening, and I've got foraging and my book writing, and I am going to be doing other things as well, but one thing at a time. So I don't want to be getting overwhelmed with everything. So, but I've definitely got a winter project lined up, which is really exciting. So you can see I've blinged this van. I did a vlog on this when I decorated it. I might redecorate it this winter and go for a different colour scheme, and I will be doing Steve's van as well. So there'll be 2 vans to decorate, which I'll love, and I'm going to do them both very different as well. Do you know that Timu? It's actually really good for stuff. You see these stickers here on the wall? They're coming a bit loose at the minute, but those stickers there was something like, for about 24 stickers it was about £4 or something like that, and they're really nice. So they've got loads of choices and loads of colours, all gypsy type stuff. So I'm going to really go to town and bling both of the vans in winter. But I'm going to go for now because I am so tired. I'm going to go and put the Golden Girls on. Question. If you was a Golden Girl, which one would you be? I think I would be a mixture of Dorothy and, not Blanche, because I can't be bothered with men. My head's gone. I watch it every day. Sophia's the old lady. I've completely lost my mind. I watch it every single day and I can't remember what they're called. Oh dear me. I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to go and just chill out in there. This is what happens when you get to my age. We start working full time and it claps you out. When you're young, you're like, right, yeah, I'm a bit tired, but I'm still going to go out and do stuff. When you get to this age, it's one or the other. I either go to work and then don't do note tonight, or I don't go to work and I do some knitting. But I'm going to go. But anyway, I'll see you later, and I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully a bit more spark, and I'll talk about something interesting. But bye for now.